Hey everyone, I am in Gainesville, Florida, and I just gave a talk at the Logic Seminar at University of Florida. And this is a very nice change after being cold and rainy Michigan. And the math department was nice enough to put me in this wonderful hotel with like a rooftop pool. There's a view of the city of Gainesville. It's gonna rain soon though. And I'm very curious to explore around the city, so I'm done with my talk and I'm gonna meet a couple people, but I can finally explore around. And you know, this is the hometown of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. You know, what do I know about Florida? There's like a Florida Man, there's the beach, there's Pitbull, Mr. 305. I know you want me, you know I want you. A bunch of old people.
I poop too much, and then I get tired.
Tired? Oh, well, I know all about tired.
And you know, what can go wrong? So I'm gonna explore around the city and let's see what we can find. I'm going to the math department to meet with some people, and fortunately for me at least, it's not as sunny of a day as it was, because you know, I have some issues with that. One thing I've noticed that, you know, you think of palm trees in Florida, and I've been seeing, I don't know what these are, they're all over the place. Don't see as many palm trees, but more of these things. Tried taking a picture with my phone and I couldn't identify it. I'm at the math department now. This is a little hall and there's a kind of specific feel to this place. So all the classrooms seem to be like exiting to the outside, and a lot of people there were given this, were telling me that like it really kind of feels like it was an old dorm that was converted. So you'll see like rooms like this, just yeah, like here's a classroom right here that exits to the outside. So to me that's kind of strange, you know, living in a northern place. And this is much less exciting than the rooftop pool. So this is the visitor's office, and I've mostly been in this retiree office where I can spread out my laptop. There isn't really all that much in here. This is still on the University of Florida campus, and it's a bit far from the math department, but you know, look at these kind of abstract, strange looking things here. You know, what could this possibly be? Maybe this is some sort of virus or something like that. And I found this on Atlas Obscura and I had to go here. So this it's also very enigmatically titled, "Some Were Quite Blind." So does anyone have a guess what this is? There's probably something wrong if you actually know what these are. So according to Atlas Obscura, starting from the left, this is, let's see, hold on. This is a boar penis, a cat penis, a bull penis, and a ram penis. So I have no idea what this is doing. And the thing is, the plaque is just like totally doesn't give any real useful information. Yeah, some were quite blind. It was built in 1988. So I'm gonna go on and look for some gators, but this seems to be kind of the type of town this is. So I'm kind of curious what's gonna be coming up next. So I met with my colleague, and sorry I didn't get anything recorded. We were just talking so much and catching up, I'd even forgot to record anything. But the plans are tentatively to meet with her and her family and go through some corn maze later, or look for some bats or something. So there's another colleague of mine at the university who's a little camera shy, so he dropped me off at this place and we're gonna go somewhere after this, but he doesn't want to be on the video. So one of the things that everyone tells me about Gainesville is that like it's more than city things. The main thing to do is like nature stuff. So we're in the Lachua Trail right now, and I'm told there could be alligators here. I don't know, like apparently it's not really dangerous unless you actually like, you know, go up and swim with them. But hopefully it can like, you know, kind of zoom in and take some pictures. And this just looks so different than what you see like in Poland or my hometown of Detroit. Like this looks super tropical here, and I don't know what sort of tree this is. And I'm looking for some cool animals. You got like any like snakes or beavers, or I don't know like what. I guess I'm thinking alligators is the main thing I think about when I'm in Florida. Well, I know that things got real, so we're entering the wilderness area, and I guess there's wild bison and wild horses. It seems like you need to be 100 feet from the wild bison. They're maybe more dangerous than the wild alligators, which you only need to be 20 feet from. My camera shy colleague at the math department told me this stuff I pointed out earlier seems to be on all kinds of different things. Like that looks like a birch tree, and there's some name for it. I think it's some parasite, kind of like similar to mistletoe. I'm not sure exactly, but it's hanging like everywhere, so it's kind of spooky when you realize what it is. you can see it a little better here. He's closer up, but still hard to see him, like behind all the foliage and stuff. Cute little thing over here. Yeah, this is the closest we've gotten. Seen one. Wow, look at that. Kind of want to pet it, but I don't know how to do the whole crocodile hunter thing, and I'm just being really careful not to drop my camera down there. And I guess there's these birds that are eating the natural snails there. I don't know if we can zoom. There's one over there. I saw a whole snail family, so I guess this is a big area for bird watching too, I think. Okay, I thought I saw him move. Oh, did he move? Hey there, little guy. Hey there. I want to pet you. I want to throw the ball and see you chase it, although I know you're not a cat. You know, we have some sort of extreme weather warning for later, and it might kill some of the plans to go through the corn maze and other stuff that I want to do. But the one positive is here that, like, imagine how horrible the sun would be, especially in the summer around here. These clouds are really protecting me, and it is so good for gators. And we got another one down there in the water, just staying perfectly still and relaxing. No wasting any energy until it sees something it wants to eat, like me maybe. And Donna is driving, who's another mathematician who I met with earlier, and she's bringing her son, and I'm really excited to go see this. So I'm not sure that there's a maze, but it's some sort of pumpkin patch, so this still looks pretty cool. Well, apparently the pumpkins are coming from, they said, the Navajo Nation, something like that. So, well, they're coming from somewhere, and the proceeds are being donated to feed hungry kids. And this kind of has just a cool ring for me from, like, you know, when I was a kid going out to choose pumpkins and things like this. And how many of you guys getting? Whole bunch?
No, one big and a few.
Yeah. This is pretty cool, but I really...
The cutest little town in Carburetor County.
I wonder if they have the copyrights on this, where they paid to use these. It's still pretty cool though. Have the pipe, Super Mario, got like Buzz Lightyear and all this sort of stuff, and like a giant chair. Is coming to an end, and I heard about this crazy bat house at University of Florida, so I'm here with Ben Michael, Donna's wife, who drove me here. And I guess there's either 750,000 or 1 million bats or something like that are going to come out. There's some dispute on this, but they're all in those houses, and they're just going to come blasting out at some point. Getting a few bats, but there's some sort of doesn't really look like the stampede of 750,000. I guess they're maybe coming from the trees, you're thinking, or something like that. Like
I'm not sure. Maybe this is like the entrance bats. You know,
yeah.
They're just making sure that there's a good enough crowd, and then
warming up the audience.
Exactly.
Yeah. The bats disappointed us. There's no way there was more than 700,000 bats coming out there. So I'm gonna go back to my hotel. I think it's time for the gym. Just kind of relax before my flight to Washington, D.C. tomorrow. Just wanted to stop by the pool again before my workout, and look how nice this is at night on the rooftop. I'm not gonna jump in now because it's kind of rainy and windy and cold, but I got the view from the city here. And I just love these colors and everything here too. Last thing I need to do before I pack for my trip tomorrow, go into the gym. And I think these hotel gyms have actually really gotten a lot better, because they used to always have this just like crappy multi-whatever things that were honestly useless. And this time, like, we have dumbbells up to 50 pounds, which isn't really that much, but I found that if I do like just like a whole bunch of sets of just like 20 on the exercise ball and just like keep doing them, like, it actually really has a good carryover even to strength, even though the weight is light. And you know, you can do some like just shoulder presses on this or incline, which is really nice. And I'm sure you could just kind of throw on straps and just like row them to the day-ins to work your back. I mean, even here you can do like pull-ups on that and all kinds of just nice cable things. So I'm actually pretty happy with this gym. Like, I don't think I'd really get that good of a leg workout. I guess you could do lunges. I mean, there's kettlebells. You can do something with that. I mean, another cool thing here, you even have these like rock climbing things to work your grip on a little bit more when you do the pull-ups. It's the next day and I'm up. I'm getting ready to go to the airport, so I'll just show the room. And it's fairly nice. It's been used for a few days. I mean, it's, you know, I got the bed and everything. There was a very nice atmosphere when this was a little bit darker, but it would be harder to really get it on video. It's raining like crazy outside. Has been recently. Nice internet TV and everything. And, you know, the best part, I think, was the rooftop pool. You got the bathroom. I am in the gigantic Gainesville airport right now, waiting for my flight to Charlotte, then to Washington, D.C. And yeah, this is just a really, really short trip to Gainesville. I got to see a couple things, but I'm sure there's a lot more. I mean, obviously the animal penis statues was important. The thing with bats sounded really, really cool, but I think I just got a little unlucky that not that many came out. So anyways, I'm just going to close here. I'm going to go meet my brother and my niece. You know, I've never met my niece before, so it'll be cool to finally meet her, and I'm going to give a couple talks. So I have an idea for a few videos in DC, so stay tuned and, you know, do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, all the sort of stuff. And I think that's it for now.